What's up, YouTubers? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 9 coming to you with another video game review. And in this review, I'm going to talk about the game God of War, but this is not the original God of War game that I'm talking about. It's the 2018 game that was released on the PlayStation 4 and PC by Sony Interactive Entertainment and Santa Monica Studios. Now, this game is essentially a sequel to the original God of War trilogy, but it's like also a reboot, mainly because the game takes place during in Norse mythology. That's why it's pretty much like a reboot, but it's pretty much a continuation of the God of War series because Kratos' past does come up in this particular game. And the plot of the game is that after defeating the Olympian gods, Kratos and his son Arceus are on a mission to spread his dead wife ashes at the highest peak of all the realms in the Norris region and stuff like that. But Norris and Arceus pretty much face a lot of dangers in the North world, especially from the main antagonist, Boldar, and stuff like that. Now, essentially, this game is open linear, meaning that this game has main missions and side missions, much like the Grand Theft Auto series, but it's done in like a linear fashion, like you would say like Call of Duty or Medal of Honor, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, this God of War game has pretty much 17 main missions, 15 favorites, and 12 optional realms and regions and stuff like that. Now, the favors and the optional realms and regions are essentially the side missions of the game. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do 100% with the side missions, is whatever, you know. Now, in this game, Kratos' default weapon is the Leviathan axe, instead of the Blades of Chaos like it was with the God of War trilogy. You know what I'm saying? But he ends up essentially using it again in this game and stuff and everything. And one thing about the Leviathan axe is that you can throw it and pretty much call it back. You know what I'm saying? And it's like whether you're throwing it or calling it back, you can still injure or take out one of the enemies that you're facing off against and everything. Plus, there's like essentially no button matching, but there are also puzzles that you have to solve and stuff like that and everything. Now there are other weapons rather, that you get like the Talon bow, Freighter's knife, and Freighter's bow and everything. It is worth pointing out that some weapons are used by Kratos, and the others are handled by Arceus and stuff like that. And another thing about the weapons is that you can upgrade some of them, and you pretty much need some materials in order to upgrade them, and you have to go to specific locations to get them and everything. Plus, you can get armor along with filing talismans and some enhancements, and there's a decent number of talismans, enhancements, and armor and stuff like that you can find throughout the course of the game. Now, I'll be honest, the graphics and design are great with some very good color palettes. I like how the whole game looks and everything. I haven't seen any hiccups or freezes or anything like that within the game. Now, the controls and gameplay are pretty good. I like the upgrades you can get and everything. And I especially like how you can throw the Leviathan axe and you can call it back like anytime you want, if you're not about to go into a cutscene, of course. Now, the soundtrack and the sound effects for God of War 2018 are pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty good deal with how they did the music and sound effects and stuff like that. Now, I'll be honest, I don't have any major gripes with the game that comes to mind. You know what I'm saying? And it is pretty challenging. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the pretty much with the harder difficulties and stuff that should be expected. And and this is one of the better God of War games and stuff like that, in my opinion. And as far as the score, I definitely give it a 10 and everything because, like I said, a lot of things I like. I have essentially no gripes with the game. A well-made game, in my opinion. With that being said, you can sound off in the comment section about God of War for PlayStation 4, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, and everything. And if you like this video, don't hesitate to click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 9 signing off.